So I was moving from Chicago to Pennsylvania. I needed to find someone to get in the house and finish the bathroom before I moved in. So we were closing on the house, had about 3-4 weeks time, and I was trying to make a build a relationship with the contractor before I bought the house so that we could get started as soon as the house closed. And I had talked to several people over the phone, was lining them up so that we could meet in the house right before closing. Loved Donna from the second she answered the phone. I had found her on Angie's list, thought that, she had a great resume, had lots of wonderful reviews. So I was really excited to talk to her, especially because she was a woman, and being a woman in the contracting business is almost unheard of. So I thought, this is gonna be good because, no offense, but it's hard to trust a man. And I had been doing a lot of background check on all the people I talked to. I went to the Better Business Bureau. I was, even Googling names and found some really shady folks that I had talked to on the phone. So Donna really measured up. So called her back, was not happy with the other two people who were here, and said that we have to make this work. So she gave me a great website to go to. So we started sharing ideas over the internet of the style that I was looking for. So came to the house, bought the house, met Donna. She brought samples to my living room, gave me several different choices of things that we had already talked about over the phone and over the internet, picked some things out and just said, Donna, go with it. This is your baby. I'm going back to Chicago. I'm moving a truck. I'm going on a cruise. I am not gonna be here. This is your project. I'll give you a couple of little guidelines here and there, but at that point we had known each other for a good amount of time, felt very comfortable with each other. She could practically finish my sentences at that point, so I felt like I could trust her, and she knew my taste enough that whatever decision she would make for me, I knew it was going to be the right thing. So, and as it turned out, you can see, it's the perfect thing. My husband and I love it. It's gorgeous, as my mother says. There's no other word but gorgeous. It's a gorgeous bathroom. It's functional. The space is laid out so well, so much better than it was before. The shower is much bigger. We got handhelds in there that are perfect in the tub. And this was Donna's idea. I was not sold on the standalone tub. There was a big, huge built-in here before with steps and crazy wasted space, and she convinced me that the standalone tub was the way to go, and she was right. This triangle in the back was also her inspiration from, I think, a night of staying up to the wee hours in the morning that came to her, and I remember talking to her about it in the airport when I was coming home from my cruise. She's like, I've got it, what we should do. And that's what it was. I said, go with it, sounds perfect, go for it, let's see what it looks like, and it's perfect. The crew was fabulous. Cleaned up after themselves, tried to make sure they were doing the best they could to limit the amount of dust in the rest of the house, which is almost impossible to do. But we're very conscientious, we're very respectful. They didn't smoke, which for me, being a mom and a non-smoker, was a huge selling point. I actually talked to her about that before we signed a contract to make sure that the crew didn't smoke in the house. They are not smokers, which is even better. So didn't have that worry after the fact, but really hardworking folks, and did a fabulous job. The finishes are really top-notch, and being a realtor for 10, 11 years in Chicago, I've seen a lot of stuff, a lot of high-end stuff, a lot of low-end stuff, and this is a top-notch, high-end job.